Anyway folks, welcome back to my chat. Today is the 24th of December. Hey, and it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. We made it. So now we're going to look at Maskatron of the $6 Million Man series and Bigfoot straight after this. Anyway folks, it's Christmas Eve. Santa Claus is here, got the tree up, we've got our hat on, and we're going to look at the $6 Million Man series with Maskatron and Bigfoot, the rare Bigfoot figure. But first, let's have a toast, the old Diet Coke. And we go, cheers. Ah, wicked. It's not sponsored by Diet Coke. Anyway folks, so we've got Maskatron and Bigfoot toys. So first of all, we're going to start with Maskatron. So we put that down now. These are notes and bits and pieces. So right, Maskatron, both put in the $6 Million Man series from 1974 to 1978. Let's get on Maskatron. There he is. Da-da-da-da. The evil nemesis of Steve Austin. Ba, 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 ba. So that is Maskatron, robot form, and a bit like the Fembot, he had 3 masks. So we got Oscar Goldman, Richard Anderson, we had Maskatron himself, played by John Saxon, and we had the mask of Steve Austin, played by Lee Majors. There we go. And he came with black shoes, 2 black shoes, and he came with 2 hands. One was like a grip vice thing, you put it backwards and forwards and it does that. There's another long one which is like that attaches on it, but it had like a suction on it, but I'm missing the suction on this figure. And he came with a pair of black pants and a white top. The buttons go on the back, so the buttons are on the back side, so it's like that. So basically, if you dress him up, it looks like that. There you go. So that is Maskatron in his human form, and that's a robot form. So I wonder if I can prop that like this. So that is Maskatron. And there's his the heads, the faces for that. That's the suction arm for that. But we'll get back to that in a minute. So anyway, how can we prop this this one up? There we go, like that. With the Diet Coke. Right, let's go back. John Saxon played 2 characters in the $6 Million Man TV series. Did you know that? First of all, we played Maskatron, Major Frederick Sloan, the day of the robot, where he's having a fight with Steve Austin. And he played Ned Lick, the Return of Bigfoot Part 1. 2 characters John Saxon played. Action figures, there you go, were produced. 2 weapons for the robot arm, like I said, there was 1 and there was 2. 3 changeable faces, which is Steve Austin, Oscar Goldman and Maskatron, John Saxon's. Where are we? The buttons were pressed on the neck, like there. The legs and the arms, on the legs and the arms got them black buttons, and it would explode and ping off, so they shoot up and off and explode everywhere, but I won't do it at the moment. He featured in comics, so yeah, he was in major comics for a few bits with Steve Austin in. There was knockoff toys produced like Maskatron with 3 faces called Robot Man. Did you know about that? We'll see pictures of all this anyway. There were 2 versions of Maskatron. It's not on my list, but I can tell you now. There's 2 versions of Maskatron of the kind of colour scheme of the head. Because if you get a Maskatron and you put the face on, this part of the head is darker than this part. This is lighter. So you need a kind of a light tone of head to the mask, because it won't fit. Because if you put a light face with a dark, you can tell the difference. One's dark and one's light on their scheme. So that's the reason. I think the dark one come out first, and then the light kind of shade come out second. So that's your version 1s and 2s. Did you know about that? I didn't until I looked it up. So so this mask won't go on there because it's for this Maskatron, because this is the version 2, because that's the light mask, and this is version 1 mask. On the back of Maskatron, you had like a slot to put your masks in. Hide your mask in that kind of compartment, and he hides it. This stand was from China, where I got all the other stands, and you've got the name and stuff, which are really good. So we turn it like that, Mick. Stay there. Right, where was we? There was knockoff of Maskatron with 3 faces called Robot Man. I'll show you that. A spin-off limited toy produced but never catched on, as it was called Dr. Chrome Dome. That was like kind of a figure, bald-headed figure with like kind of a different colour tops and trousers and that, half another colour, half another. He had a cape and he had like a weird hat and he had like kind of a thing on his eye or a scar on his face. Mr. Chrome Dome or something, Dr. Chrome Dome. I've seen pictures of it, but I think it only came out at limited time and people didn't really get to it, and so it was like disappeared, and that's why it's kind of scarce and it's like quite a lot of money. Later in the series, Oscar Goldman Maskatron was on the TV series. That was why I think there was a mask of Oscar with the Maskatron toy. So basically, Richard Anderson played 2 Oscar Goldmans, and one of them was kind of a Maskatron version of Richard Anderson, like that. So basically, he played Oscar Goldman, but he was a robot version, because the Oscar Goldman in the TV series got kidnapped by the dad of robot, the robot maker, and he had a fight with Steve Austin, and yeah, well, if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it for you. So yeah, that was it. So that's why they done a face for Oscar Goldman, Richard Anderson, because of that TV episode, because Oscar Goldman was a robot, and the real Oscar Goldman was kidnapped. So there you go. That's why they done that face. Day of the Robot TV episode is the first time we hear the famous sound. So the Day of the Robot is the first time we ever hear that bionic sound effect. The fight with Steve Austin and Maskatron is 8 minutes long, and the longest TV series that featured the slow motion sequence. So that where they're fighting, you know, like this, and they're fighting, they're kicking, and they're doing the sound and that's 8 minutes long, that fight sequence, and that is absolutely massive long for a TV fight scene for that sequence. And so I think that is the only time we are ever going to get an 8 minute slow motion kick, punches and fight on TV, because it's so fucking long. So that was Maskatron. I haven't done no prices yet, but we see the pictures afterwards. But yeah, it came in a box like this. So that was Maskatron's box. Absolutely wicked. You can see inside the box of Maskatron, the sides of it, and the 3 faces. He's fighting Steve Austin like that. Absolutely wicked. This is complete. Tells you about that. So we open it up. So exactly the same as E1s. This is a custom box. So we open the old Maskatron up. There you go, folks. Exactly the same. I always keep that one in the box because it's like the better one out of the 3. So this sitting down now. And inside we have. There's nothing inside the box. There's the old box there, Mick. And he's got his 3 faces. And the other arm, what I was saying about, is a suction. Is a suction one. So that is like kind of goes on his arm and it sucks people, drains him. So that is that. Let's put that back in the box there, Mick. That is that. So exactly the same. Got 3 masks. Still got the same clothes and that. So put old Maskatron back in the old box. This is a nicer one of the old 3. There's it's got the suction cap in it. So we go like that, Mick. So that is that. But did I say 3? Or did I say 4? There you go, I've got 4 Maskatrons. So you've got one in that window box, got one in that kind of box, you got that one which is loose, and you got that one as the robot. So let's check them out, Mick. So there you go, there's old Maskatron again. You got 4 of them, Mick. What's going on? There you go. So you had 2 types of boxes. Oh, it's drunk. You had 2 types of boxes there. You got the window box, you got the normal box. You got Maskatron, his 2 faces there, and he had the suction cap in the thing as well, the arms. So that was my Maskatrons. That was it, folks. That was the old Maskatrons. So you had robot version, the a loose kind of version where I sit up there, 2-tone colour scheme, one's dark, one's light. You had that kind of box, the window box, and then you had this box which is like just a normal box that came out. So that was it, folks. So we're going to cut now, and then we're going to go back, go back, we're going to come back, we're going to do Bigfoot. Cheers. Anyway, folks, welcome back. It's Christmas Eve. Hope you're all opening your presents, eating, drinking, whatever you're doing, staying safe and all that. Santa Claus has arrived. Like I said at the start of the thing, we've just done Maskatron, gone through the whole of Maskatron, whatever, and now we're going to do the rare Bigfoot figure. Now this was really hard to find, and it's really expensive, and I only done 1 figure, and probably 1 or 2 toys of it, but not action figure. But the action figure from the 70s is here. I can tell you a bit about it, what I got here, and yeah, let's go cracking on. So yeah, Bigfoot was a robot character in the $6 Million Man TV series and had a few episodes. So let's get the old Bigfoot out. Custom box. There you go. So Bigfoot was a robot character in the $6 Million Man TV series and had a few episodes. Secret of Bigfoot Part 1, Secret of Bigfoot Part 2, Return of Bigfoot, Bigfoot 5 or Bigfoot V, Return of Bigfoot Part 2 in the Bionic Woman TV series. Actors who played Bigfoot in the TV series was WWF wrestler Andre the Giant. Secret of Bigfoot Part 1 and 2. So he just done Secret of Bigfoot Part 1 and 2. Andre the Giant. The Addams Family Lurch, you rang, yes sir, the butler, Addams Family Lurch was Ted Cassidy, and he played the second Bigfoot in Return of Bigfoot, in Return of Bigfoot Part 1 and 2 and Bigfoot 5 or V. And this character here is Ted Cassidy. That's his face on there. They didn't do Andre the Giant. I don't know why, copyright, whatever, because of his name. Toys were made. So you had a dual launch drag set, Bigfoot and Steve Austin drag set cars on the ramps, and you put the cars up, you have to pump this kind of top, and you tap it, and then they shoot off. So you see pictures of that when I do the picture thing. Bigfoot was a 15-inch character, and then it had an exploding chest. A loose figure of this goes to $250 to $350. $250 to $350. A boxed one of this is $700 to $900. It might go up, might go down, I don't know. Action figure was the same mould as the shape of 1977 Star Wars Chewbacca action figure. That was 15-inch tall. So basically, the mould of that was the mould of Chewbacca. You didn't know that? Did you know that? Let's get the old Bigfoot out of the box. All they did was remove the mould with a different head and moulded an exploding chest piece. So basically, this mould, apart from the chest piece and the head, is Chewbacca's body. There you go, folks, look at that. Did you know about that? So you get rid of the heads. That's the same body, arms, legs, the whole lot of Chewbacca. There you go, folks. It's a fact. It's a fact. The toy was released twice with 2 different boxes. The first box, which is this one, he had Steve Austin lifting up the bionic Bigfoot, and the second box was like kind of facing the other way. So Steve Austin was, where is he, this way? So Steve Austin is lifting up the Bigfoot that way, and on the second box Steve Austin is lifting it up that way, and he's chopping the Bigfoot in the stomach. With the third, Steve Austin clothes. So he had like the red clothes but a stripe going all the way across on the second box. So there you go, folks, fun facts. So Bigfoot was, because on that there, Bigfoot's getting striped by the second version of Steve Austin with the grip arm, and on the second box, the third Steve Austin has got his red clothes on and he's got a stripe going across with the karate chop. So that's the second release box. So this is the first release box. So Bigfoot only had an exploding chest and his arm could move, and that was it, and his legs could move. But this one was really hard to get, and the arms move, like you see, the arms move, and the chest does explode, but the legs have been glued together. I've got the chest piece somewhere. There it is. There you go, folks. See, I told you I had the chest piece hidden away. So there you go. That was what happens when his chest explodes. It goes like that, and there's your chest piece. Does it go that way? I think it goes that way, or does it go that way? It goes that way. There you go, folks. So there's bionic Bigfoot. So yeah, it's the same mould, same height as Chewbacca, but they've done a little bit of a head. Look, if you turn it like that, exactly the same. All they've done was change the head, change the colour, cut the chest out, and made a few fingers going like this on the bionic Bigfoot. But all in all, it's exactly the same mould. They spray painted it. Oh, there he goes. Oh, and he's drunk. Go like that, mate. Oh, he's come out. Right, leave it like that. So yeah, there you go. That was Ted Cassidy and Andre the Giant who played that. Same mould, 2 different boxes. That was Maskatron. Let's put you away over there and put you like that, so you get a bit of a view. So there you go, folks. That was the bionic Bigfoot. Absolutely rare to get hold of, expensive on the secondary market. That's his chest plate. And yeah, that was it, folks. So that was Maskatron and Bigfoot. So stay tuned for the pictures and the merchandise and all of that, what came out for these figures, and the prices of what they are at the moment in dollars. And then tomorrow it's Christmas Day, so we're going to come back and we're going to do the Steve Austins, which I've got tons of Steve Austin stuff and different versions as well. So stay tuned for that. Check out the photos. Come back tomorrow with old Santa Claus. Merry Christmas to you and your families, and we see you tomorrow for Christmas Day. Cheers. Merry Christmas. There's many ways you can follow me on social media: Instagram, Mike's Chat, Facebook group, even subscribe to this page. Even click that notification bell for the next video content coming up. Or go to the about, email me if you've got anything to give away. Thanks very much and see you next time.